In this video, I'll show you how to connect your iPad to your Mac via Bluetooth MIDI so that you can use your iPad as a MIDI controller for sounds in Logic Pro. So the first thing I want to do is get the Bluetooth connection set up. I'm opening up Spotlight and I'm going to search MIDI, and I find the Audio MIDI Setup app and run it. Now, usually when you run this app, it will look like this. You see your audio devices. I can enable this to get an audio connection between my iPad and my Mac, but I don't want that right now. What I'm looking for is the MIDI devices. So I open the MIDI Studio by using Show MIDI Studio, and this is showing I'm already connected to my iPad. So I'm going to disconnect just so I can show you how the connection works. I'm turning off Bluetooth and I'm going to re-enable it, and then we'll come back up here and you can see that I'm no longer connected to this iPad. I'm going to click this little arrow on the side, hit Configure Devices, and go to Open Bluetooth Configuration. Now I've got this button here that says Advertise, and when I click that, my Mac will now be discoverable. But for some reason it won't be discoverable here in the iOS Bluetooth settings. So I'm going to get out of that, and I'm going to go to audiobus instead. Now I'm not using audiobus for anything other than just to get the menu open that will allow me to manage Bluetooth connections. So let me go slowly so you see what I'm doing. I open audiobus and it's on the audio page. I'm switching to the MIDI page, and under Output I have Bluetooth connections, and here I see my Mac and I'm connecting to it. Now I can close audiobus because I'm now connected to Bluetooth, and I'm going to open our own app, which is a MIDI controller app called Velocity Keyboard. We will probably very soon add a button to Velocity Keyboard that can open that Bluetooth connections menu, so you don't need to use audiobus. But I wanted to show you audiobus so that you can use this generally. This will work for any MIDI controller that you have on iOS. So typically I'll have my MIDI destination set to none, and when I look at the destinations list, I should see a MIDI port for my Mac, and I choose it, and now I'm connected. So the next thing I want to do is open up Logic Pro, start a new project, and put a software instrument on this track. Now I can take, I'm going to take a synthesizer. Let's take a bass synthesizer like this one, and I've got that on the track now, and this should be ready to go. Let's see what happens if I start playing MIDI through this. So I'm definitely having a MIDI connection going through. I'm going to check the bend range. I'm not hearing a good bend, but let me get a different sound. Okay, bend range is working. Go up an octave. That sounds good. So that method will obviously work in Velocity Keyboard, but if you use audiobus to get that Bluetooth connections menu up, this should be able to work with any MIDI controller on iOS, working together with any MIDI software on Mac. So that's the end of our tutorial, and I hope that's helpful to you.